Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Homework. I hope everyone is doing their homework out there. Doing your homework's important. We're gonna do homework. Room combat previews are disabled. It's really a pretty standard run, so I'm just gonna play random. We do have Imp, Princess, Queen here, and a standard awoken with restores. Daedalus, Arcus, Seraph, Sap Seraph. Arcus is Rally Incant, Tiresome Climb, Restoration Detonation, Molting Imp. Honestly, Molting Imp's pretty good. Restoration Detonation is pretty good to help keep your queen alive. We have healing for it. I kind of like it. And again, the only thing we have to worry about is that combat previews are disabled. We have to run the math ourselves. Let's do it. Regen restores more friendly units enter with armor 5. This means that the imps are harder to kill, but the imps will also tank more damage. But regen healing more, regen being doubled means that this restore is all of a sudden a heal for 4, and 2 restores are a heal for 10, which is really freaking good. I think you have to go regen restores more. It's absurdly powerful. Rally plus 10, action, kill all imp units, deal 20 damage per imp to enemy units. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like this Shardtail Queen. And you might already have an idea of why I don't like it. I don't know what it upgrades to though. I don't like that it's useless on bosses. I like royalty because it's very useful on bosses. So you kind of have a damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of situation here. You can take the Imperialist Queen, who's very good at units, or you could take royalty, who's very good at bosses because rally means that she does a whole bunch of damage. What would you prefer to have? I don't know. Like, I think royalty is better because being awoken, we're gonna have an awoken tank out. This unit could be behind the awoken tank, spitting out an imp every single turn that hopefully kills other units and whatnot. But the Imperialist is kind of fun. I've never tried it before. I kind of want to try it out. I've done the rally before, I've never done this one before. We could also make this unit a tank. Enemy units appear at each floor. We're gonna take pyre damage, but I like doing it anyways. Unless we get molting imps to kill everything, but I'm still gonna do it. But yeah, I fully expect us to take some damage from this. And I fully expect us to have a hard time keeping our queen alive and making a good queen happen here, but I'm gonna try it anyways. So you're dead if I play you here. I advise not to do that. Instead, I think we will... Roar! Okay, something else to consider here. Queen's Impling, if you put it at the front, it will tank 2 damage and die. If you put it at the back, it will die on the Queen's turn and deal 20 damage. So if you put it in the front, you don't get the damage. If you put it in the back, you do get the damage. I'm gonna take the damage and hopefully get a kill. We did save ourselves a lot of damage though. We're taking none now, which is amazing. But yeah, I don't know, this could be okay. Like, you can tank, you can explode. You killed everything, which was just like fantastic. I got some imps up here. That seems pretty good. Honestly, you should heal up. And I think you're gonna die. At least I certainly hope you're gonna die. With the restores, you're absolutely dead. And by absolutely dead, I mean we still gotta do some more damage to you. But I believe that we can. Oh God, maybe we can't. We need another card. 5, 10. Okay, our pyre's gonna take damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our pyre's gonna take 1 hit regardless of what we do. So I'm just gonna play the imp. We actually wanted some of our imps to die so we could play the train steward, but whatever. 5 damage? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I like Vent. But we kind of have AoE with the Queen. You know what we need? We need to make the Queen quick so that she moves before the enemies. I'll take a Horn Break though. We have no like Torch, Horn Break, anything like that. Double regen means the sap is incredible. We haven't taken any units. So we could try to get Endless on an Imp, but if we don't get Endless on an Imp, then that effectively means that this is kind of a wasted path. We could get a very good tank and then upgrade them, or even if we just get a damage dealer, we can still try to go to the Merchant of Steel and get like an Endless Imp. And an Endless Imp would be very good for the Queen floor. So I think we'll try to go for that. And I really like a multi-strike. Sweep is very good, but again, we kind of have that with our Queen, and if we can somehow make her quick, then we don't need this, we just need to play an Imp. But I like the Animus, very good large stone target. If only I could put this on our Queenie. I think I'm just going to give you health and reroll. And we did get at least one Endless Imp, which is okay. I can make you a 13 times 3. I think I will. You know, in the past, I would probably wait for a large stone. I'm not gonna do that here. I'm gonna take the upgrades I can because we're gonna need damage dealing units. We're gonna need something that can actually hit the enemy. So let's take the unit upgrade now. Queen, Animus, Imp. Train Steward. Now I don't know what to do with the Queen. Like, I guess you heal her. You can stack regen on her and she can be a tank, which doesn't seem that bad, does it? So I'm thinking, you're gonna get the gold. We'll play you. We'll heal you. You're gonna take a little bit of damage. We can just play standard regens on you. This will kill the Disciple Protector with the Molting Imp and do damage to the other 2 units, so I'll play the Imp. Play some regens, why not? Could play an Imp. I think we should, just to kind of get it out of our deck, but let's play it in the middle. We got a lot of just nonsense to play here. We did get at least one Imp, which is exactly what we wanted. I think at this point we are going to easily survive. We have 3 turns of taking no damage, and we do, you know, what is that, 39 damage a turn, at least. Easy. I'm not saying that the Animus was important or necessary to have that upgrade of +10, but it was very helpful. I like a Welder Helper. Apply armor to the Queen and then have it explode and go away. I like another Wildwood Sap, I'll take it. And Consumer of Crowns. Probably one of the best cards to have with the Queen. All right, can we make this card playable now? Oh God, I certainly hope so. We don't have a lot of money, so I'm gonna go for an artifact. I'll also go for an Alpha Fiend. We don't have stings. We might consume cards eventually. Oh, we have 2 saps. Yeah, Feel the Pyre. That's very good. Oh my God. Vengeful Shard. Abandoned Stave, it's so good. I feel bad for failed this run last time, but I mean, we've gotten absurdly good luck here. The bombs are very bad though, because we don't have quickness. We can't blow them up before they hit our Queen. I don't know what we're gonna do about that, because I mean, they just kill the Queen immediately. In fact, the Queen is like almost gonna die immediately. Like, well, you know, we could build up here. It'll kill the bomb. We can put the Animus out and just have that floor be that floor right there. We don't have to attack these rage guys at the bottom. Now, I do wish you wouldn't play the bomb, which is killing my queen now. Which was it was a concern, but to be honest, he could have put the bomb anywhere, so, you know. Well, you piece of trash. We can play the consumer at least. And I think we should play him and then put all of our hopes and dreams on this guy. We gotta heal him up though. God, I hate the bombs. The bombs are so dumb. So, tank, keep healing him. You'll kill the clergyman, that's like not a problem. Now we can play the Alpha Fiend at the top by not playing him where we did. 5, 10, 20, 30. You're living with 1 HP, which means we need to stack HP on you. This will actually save you a lot. How much? This will save you 5. Okay. You do 5 damage to him, you die. You do 10, 11, 31, you have 32 HP. I'm running the math, and I think he's gonna live. I think he's going to live. Live, 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 live. By the way, mama. Okay, well, I mean, you might be a little bit dying here, but we can at least tire some. No, you know what? Screw you guys. You're not killing my Animus of Will. Not now, damn it. You're dying, which is good. We'll just heal you up. We have no no, we do have a train steward we could put down here. Do we want to climb anybody? I don't think so. We want you to kill the imp. I mean, if I ascend you, then we can do more damage to Daedalus on this turn. And then we could just play an imp to play it, and it'll do slightly more damage on the Daedalus fight. But we have good restores out. I certainly hope we have enough damage to get the job done. You lived. That's unfortunate. You do so much damage that... Ah, but you're gonna heal the first few attacks. Let's put the train steward in the back, honestly. Excellent. Thank you, consumer of crowns. Ooh. Double rage. It's been a long time since we've taken a spreading spores. I think we're gonna take a spreading spores. I do like a quick Animus. I like a shattered shell. I know I didn't take one earlier, but I do kind of like one now, just in case we can maybe make it quick. We're probably gonna do some unit upgrades as soon as we find the opportunity. I mean, honestly, we could just duplicate our consumer immediately just to get another one out, or we could go, I mean, we could duplicate him multiple times. You know, we don't have to make just one of them. But I mean, we can remove 2 cards and then save our money and then upgrade them. Okay, you know. I'm gonna do it. You had to have known I was gonna do it. He's the best unit we have by far. Deal 30 damage to imp per imp to enemy units. You actually get some pretty good stats on that. I think you doubled. So instead of 10-20 or 20-40, the enemy's gonna start doing a lot of extra damage, but this is still fine. We don't have spells. We have heals. Turns her into a pretty good tank as well. We need capacity too, I think, after this fight though, because we have 2 different 3 capacity units. Consumer and Alpha Fiend. Well, 2 consumers and Alpha Fiend. but we can at least put the queen down, put an imp out, kill everybody. We're doing 3 damage. Multi-strike Animus. I want to murder you. You're doing 6 damage, which sucks, but we can do a bunch of damage to you in return. It's kind of a bad spot for that unit, but they need upgrades. Unit upgrades, I think, are the next thing. I love this, though. I really love this. We don't even want to play the Molting Imp. We'd prefer to play the Queen's Imp to do more damage to the front enemy unit. Got him down to 6 HP. That's pretty good. You're gonna make it to the pyre at this rate. You know what? Congratulations. You've done it. You've done it! Round of applause, everyone. Round of applause. I love the squeak. But yeah, the major restores on our queen combined with 1 imp every turn seems like a combination that's totally functional. And honestly, an endless welder helper imp would be even better than the endless molting imp, because I mean, just look at it. The endless welder helper imp could give you 20 armor every single turn. We wouldn't even need the restores on you. We could have the restores on another floor, like a, oh my god, he's so cheap, but I can't play him. I screwed it up. Actually, no, I didn't screw it up. There we go. We could have the restores on another unit, like an awoken tank with rejuvenate triggers, but we didn't find one on the run, and we're not going to find one at this point. We're too late. I love important work. So we're going to take important work. We don't really need the energy, but it sacrifices imp, which means if we make a welder helper imp, we can play it multiple times a turn. We can clear the imps that we have on the floor after we play them for value. It's a great card. March of Shields, also good to get armor out there. So maybe we just want branding right. Okay, I'll take the branding right. Don't need those. Branding right holdover would be incredible with the little bit of regeneration that we have. We'll see though. So yeah, we're gonna go unit upgrades, continue to remove train stewards. We have almost 500 gold, so we should be able to upgrade these consumers pretty nicely. I think a quick consumer is okay, but I think a quick shattered shell is actually a little bit better. And then a large stone. We don't need a large stone consumer. A large stone animus would have been amazing. It's a lot of health. He could just be on his own floor. Kind of like it. I mean, you're a 11580 at this point. I think I'll do it. It's actually going to be a little hard to play him. But it's totally possible that we can play him. I'm gonna save the money. Again, he's just gotta go on his own floor. 1 imp can go on his floor. We're not gonna get any kills on our sweeper. We might also have to be a little bit more careful about what units we play. I think we've over-added units. Because yeah, Shattered Shell can't get a kill at this point. Enemies have too much health. We also didn't draw any imps, which really does suck. So, how are we gonna do this? Well, the 4 capacity down there, we're gonna start building up here. We don't need to apply the regen immediately, but if we don't do it now, we'll probably not have time. And honestly, we don't have anything else to do with our turn, so we're just going to bring a unit up, just so we can get at least 1 kill. We do have the Endless Imp. You know what? I like the Endless Imp because it means that the Shattered Shell can get a kill on the Sycophant. You're gonna live, and you're gonna be making it up, which sucks. We also don't have the energy for consumer yet. We gotta play an imp first. And the next consumer we draw is gonna be the... No, the next consumer is gonna be the small one? No, we already drew the consumer, and they're gonna be dazed regardless. Okay. Yeah, because this will be 4 to play. And we're gonna have 3 energy if we play imp. Okay, well, I mean, I guess in that case you just kind of play everything, huh? You can do 10 damage and give this guy 10 armor. I think you'd rather just play an imp and try to keep it alive. Or if you gotta kill it, you gotta kill it. But I'm thinking like, Animus to protect imps. You do 16 damage, not enough for a kill. That'll do it. Should have played the Endless Imp here, that was dumb. I'm thinking Animus to protect the imps, and then as soon as we draw through the deck, we'll get to the consumer again, then we should be able to play him, I think. Now the units are making it up. It blows. I know it blows. But I'm just kind of waiting for the Shattered Shell to get some more kills so he can get stronger. Shattered Shell is getting multiple kills here. I kind of like it. I'll play another imp. I'll heal you. I'll hit you. Word Gerg says it's gonna be weird seeing this run on YouTube in 3 months. Excuse me. Well, no, you're actually correct. It'll be a while. We need more unit upgrades, I'm realizing. We should have also maybe figured out a way to play our consumers, because without the consumers, we're not really doing all that much. We didn't even get a consumer. We got a freaking Alpha Fiend who's gonna hit once for 15 damage. That's not that good. At least you're dying now. Are you? You're gonna have 1 HP. You're gonna have 1 freaking HP. I hate you. But our second floor should get the job done. That was a lot of damage to take. Stupid armor. By the way, there's our consumers. There's no capacity to play them anymore. No, we can play one of them. It's totally worth doing. It's absolutely worth doing. That's an insane amount of damage. And I don't think we need the reach. I mean, the spikes is great. I think we're okay just by playing a single restore. Yeah, all we gotta do is survive long enough for the consumer to get the job done. So we took some damage. 44 damage is not what you're looking to take on a fight, but kinda is what it is. I like Imp in a box. If you freeze it, then you can make your consumers more playable, which I like. I also do like Invigorating Solution. More card draw, I think, helps us in almost all situations considering our energy. I don't think we need another consumer. I think what we need is better spells, believe it or not. Even before card removal. I mean, we already removed the Train Stewards, right? Yeah. Yep. So let's upgrade some spells. What did I say? Permafrost Imp in a box makes the consumers playable. Magic power and consume on a good restore seems nice. We'll make something cheaper. Branding Right's a good call. Spreading Spores is also a very good call, but it's harder to get back to it. But I'll still make it free. Double Stack would now be a great addition. Kinda like that. I don't think we need to make Wildwood Saps not consume. I do like an Imp in a box, but I like that it's free because the energy cost we need to save to be able to play consumers. Make a good Hornbreak. Make a cheap Branding Right. Remove consume. I like that these cards heal up higher, honestly, and I don't think we really benefit from removing consume on any of those. Purge a card, gain a card. Let's purge a... Let's purge a Queen Imp. Random rare Hellhorn, random rare Awoken. I think this is an opportunity to take a look. It's not a spell or a unit, it's just a card. But there's more spells than units, so you're more likely to get one of those. Could be a Deranged Brute, a Transcendent, or a Consumer. I mean, if it's a unit, it's actually pretty decent, minus the Brute. Spike of the Hellhorn, who cares? Dark Deal, kinda who cares? Alloy, okay. Impalate, very good. One Horn's Tome, not so much. Reinforce, not so much. Last Stand, not so much. Awoken, units, all garbage for us. And then honestly, all pretty good for us. I think we'll go Awoken. Even a Wildwood Tome. Restore friendly unit to full health, then swap attack and health. I mean, a stronger Animus, a stronger Alpha Fiend, a tanky Consumer. It's like real bad. We don't have any benefit from this. Yeah. I mean, it is a heal in a sense, but I think I'm just gonna skip it. I don't really see it being that useful for us. That's a real bad option. I mean, we did purge a card for 10 gold, but I wish we got a card that was worth playing. Quick on the Queen would have been amazing. Because then you would have killed the Imp every turn, killing all the support units. Rally Days, very annoying on the bottom floor. Excuse me. Well, we don't have to put a unit behind the Queen. We can put imps behind the Queen. We could play the Queen and then she'll be dazed and take 6 damage. That actually doesn't seem that bad. Now I don't want to play the Animus though. I'll heal you. Dump the card. Doesn't do anything. I do want to play the Animus. We can play them at the top to again kind of protect some imps up there. Or we could play them here. I think I'll play them at the top. Because I don't want you to be dazed. God, that's so freaking loud. They need to rebalance the music. In fact, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. The new music they added in is just way louder than the other music in the game, which is weird. We don't have a Consumer, so I don't want to play the imps. We have an imp, we can just play this one. By the way, Ma. Don't play a spell. Ooh, but we have a Branding Right. You know what? Play the Branding Right up here. There you go. Easy. You should tank for the Animus. You can get healed. I like it. We're just waiting for a Consumer and then we'll play the Imp in a box in order to play the Consumer. And that's exactly what's gonna happen here. You can't. You have Rally, so we'll play it up here. We also got the Energy Imp, which is lovely. So, Energy Imp, Welder Helper. I like the Queen Imp here. It deals 30 damage per imp, so you're dead. You're dead. And you're tanking. We might need capacity, honestly. I'm finding it hard to play the number of imps I would like to play. We're hitting you for 100, which is nice. So honestly, having more imps that I can play per floor along with playing other kind of support cards would be very nice. We already get through the deck pretty quickly. We have 6 draw and 5 energy. I'm not too worried about that. Tiresome Climb. I can't get rid of you. And your Rally, so an imp will trigger you, which really sucks. You hit for 102. You hit for 35. If I ascend you, you'll both die, and that gives me a lot of time to deal with you guys. Maybe we should have played the Molting Imp for Endless, because we could have drawn it next turn. I keep not playing this Molting Imp, even though it's Endless. Like, if it's Endless, play it. That's kind of its point, right? I really like this, though, because we can probably kill everything by ascending you. In fact, we can definitely kill everything by just playing the Molting Imp right now. We won't get an imp down here, but we have a Queen's Imp, so we can play this one here. It'll kill the backline unit and tank the frontline unit. This will kill the backline unit. Keep putting, I mean, yes, we're gonna keep putting regen on the Shardtail Queen because we're gonna have a consumer come back within 2 turns, so you just need a tank. I'll take 1 damage. Again, we heal the Pyre just by playing cards, so it's not that bad. Honestly, everything is going just fine. There's our consumer. But we have no imps. I see the problem now. We've gotten to a point where all of our imps are now dead and we only have the one endless imp, so we can't play the consumer. Fair enough, game, fair enough. Well, we can still play the Shattered Shell. And an imp. And we'll heal you, and we'll keep healing you. You're gonna need the healing in a second. The healing is worth double, which is still nice. But we definitely kind of messed that up a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. Here's hoping. Not even close. How much damage are you doing? I forgot that you do an absurd amount of damage for where we find you on the run. So we are dead. I don't see any way that we can out-heal this guy. I forgot that this guy does 25 damage where your normal Fel does 20 and Seraph does 30. So this guy is actually like a pain in the ass to deal with. Oh well, it's still a good attempt. It's not even a homework problem, like the challenge, it's just we couldn't get the appropriate consumer out, and this guy just does a lot of damage. Our Imp Queen is not a tank. So I think I've learned that. She's not a tank, you've gotta have a tank on her floor. So we really should have taken some sort of an Awoken unit heavy path, so we could have gotten a tank for her. Because as it was, 40 health is not enough to protect her. We need something else. We need a unit that has 80 health. And also, we kind of expected this to happen. She's not good against bosses. She's pretty good against waves of units, especially if you get lots of imps or endless imps. But she's not a tank and she cannot deal with bosses. You need to have something else that deals with that. Maybe even in another entire floor, which one consumer on a floor isn't it because it only attacks this boss once because he does 25 freaking damage, which is an absurd amount of damage for him to do. Like really, it's a lot of damage. It's only one hit, so, you know, damage shield is very good against him, but it's not like you get damage shield when you're the Awoken. Anyways, whatever. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.